Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make your own DIY hair masks with ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen. This is going to leave your hair super silky, shiny, smooth, and hydrated. I did blow dry and flat iron my hair just to show you guys how silky and smooth my hair looked. But I also did show you guys a clip of my hair curly without any products in it after I used the mask. And as you can see, my curls were so defined, bouncy, and healthy. If you guys are interested, then make sure you keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting off with one full banana. Bananas help to improve your hair texture. It makes your hair super thick, shiny, and very conditioned. It also helps to smooth split ends and protect from damage. So it also helps with dandruff and potassium, so that's why I add the peel, because it's so rich in potassium and all the other vitamins and nutrients. It's just an added boost. I don't add the whole peel, I just add part of it. Now I'm going to go in with mangoes. Don't let my husband see me doing this because we use this for our smoothies, but I'm just using a few chunks of mangoes. Mangoes are super high in vitamin C, which helps produce collagen and keeps your hair strong and healthy. It has vitamin A, vitamin E to improve circulation, and mangoes also have a very high water content, which is going to deeply hydrate your hair. Now I'm going in with olive oil. I'm only using about a quarter cup. I don't really measure it, I just kind of eyeball it, but you can see I'm going to go ahead and add that olive oil in, and I'm also going to add my own oil that I make, my homemade hair oil, which I'll be doing a video on that probably tomorrow. And this stuff is like liquid gold, you guys, so you don't need a lot. It's very potent. I only use about 2 tablespoons, I would say. There you go. So I'm going ahead and add that to my blender. Now I'm going in with an egg, because egg is very high in protein, which is really going to strengthen your hair strands and help to prevent breakage, to really retain that length. And of course, it's packed with vitamins and fatty acids for extra moisture retention. Now I'm adding honey. Honey is a natural humectant which draws water into your hair shaft for super hydration, and it's going to strengthen, soften, help detangle, and just improve the overall health of your scalp, and it's antibacterial. So I'm only adding about 2 heaping teaspoons of honey, and it tastes yummy. Now I'm going in with centella oil. This is just gota kola oil, and it's totally optional. I'm just using it because I actually have it on hand, but I'm adding 2 droppers full, and it's really going to boost the thickness and make your hair feel super silky and soft. And it's also going to promote hair growth because it really strengthens your roots from the inside. Now I'm adding essential oils, which is also optional. I just do it for the smell. I'm adding rosemary for, extra scalp stimulation, and ylang ylang because I just love the smell of it. And I am going to be keeping this in my hair for a couple hours, so it's nice to just smell the ylang ylang. It's very relaxing. So I'm starting off by blending on a medium setting here, and then I go ahead and turn it up. I start off with medium just to kind of get everything mixed together, and then I blend it on high to really emulsify the mixture. You want it to be a really creamy, thick consistency. You don't want it to be too thick because you want it to be easy to apply. So now I'm going to pour it into a bowl, and I'm using my nice little spatula gadget here, which I love. It's so good for everything, and it just really helps to scrape everything off the sides. I'm just checking here for the consistency of the mixture to make sure it's right. And now I'm just gonna pour it into my bowl. And I'm gonna use the spatula to scrape down the sides because you guys do not want to waste this stuff, okay? It is just fantastic for your hair. And as you can see how creamy it looks, it seems like it looks watery, but I promise you it's not, and I'm gonna show you. It's just really thick and creamy. And as you can see, I'm applying it to my skin just so you can see how shiny it looks. and just how amazing it's going to be on your hair. Look at that shine, you guys. Yes, it is shiny. This stuff is like gold for your hair. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Now I'm just going to show you a little bit of how I apply it to my hair. So I'm starting off by roughly sectioning my hair off, just to make sure I am applying the mixture all over. And as you can see, I just grabbed the glob and it's not dripping from my fingers. That's how nice and thick it is, yet it is creamy enough to easily apply to your hair. Y'all, my hair needed this so bad because it was drier than your mouth would be if you were walking in the Sahara Desert without water for 3 days, okay? I am so serious. My hair was so dry, I couldn't take it anymore, and it's because I'm not gonna lie, I've been neglecting it, the past week or two, just, going through life and having to deal with life's problems. It's just, I've really been neglecting my hair, but I'm ready to get back on track. And I'm starting off with a nice hair mask, What better way to start off taking care of your hair again than with a nice homemade hydration hair mask, okay? And when I say hydration, y'all, this stuff is super hydrating. I'm applying it into my scalp. You want to make sure you get it all up in your scalp so it can really get into your hair follicles. And just go from root to tip and make sure you really saturate those ends, okay? You want to make sure you're saturating every single strand. So I just kind of section my hair as I go. And that's the good thing about this mixture, is that it's not like drippy, okay? It's not going to be dripping everywhere while you're working with it. Now I'm just going on to the other side. Y'all can see how dry my hair looked, okay? I was kind of ashamed to show this part because it looks so dry, but you know what? It is what it is. Life happens and we just move on, right? I'm just really getting it into my scalp here, and it feels so good. I don't know what it is about it, but something about it just feels so amazing on your scalp. And as you're going, you really just want to massage it too. You're not just applying it, but remember, you want to massage your hair follicles because that's going to help stimulate hair growth and really get the product to penetrate into your scalp. And as you can see, I pretty much used it all up. Now I'm going in with the little bit I have left, just to kind of massage it a little bit more into my scalp. And I'm also going to use the rest of it to slick back my hair into a bun so I can go ahead and wrap it up. And I'm also applying it, to my ends. You just want to use it wherever you feel like you may have missed a spot or two. Just go ahead and fully saturate that hair. So I'm just using a hair tie to put it in a bun, and then I'm going to wash my hands before I do anything else because we did use an egg. Now I'm putting on my shower cap, and then on top of the shower cap I'm putting a plastic bag just to really help trap that heat in there, because I am going to leave it on for a couple hours, and the heat really helps the mixture to really penetrate into your hair shaft and into your scalp. Last but not least, I'm going in with my hair towel. This one I got on Amazon. I really love it. It's just really cute and easy to work with. I just put it on my head, fold it up, and secure it on that little button right there. And this just kind of protects it and keeps it from getting everywhere and just keeps it out of the way, and it also helps to trap the heat. So I leave this in for a couple hours. I started this early in the morning, so now I'm just going about the rest of my day, or the rest of my morning I should say. I go ahead and make my kids some oatmeal, old-fashioned oatmeal. This is their breakfast every single morning. They love it, with bananas and cinnamon, and sometimes I put a little honey for sweetness. And so I get that ready to go. Doesn't it look so cute? Here they are waiting for me. I go ahead and serve them. We pray over our food all the time, ask the Lord to bless our food and nourish our bodies. And then I begin to make my tea, and as I was making my tea, I remembered that I totally forgot to make my lavender rice water hair rinse the night before. So what I did is I added a little bit of extra water to my tea kettle, and I'm just going to go ahead and make it right now. If you're short on time, this is a great way to do it. So I'm rinsing my rice with cold water, and I'm using about a quarter cup to half a cup of rice, and I'm just swirling that around just to rinse it really quick. You want to make sure you're using cold water so you don't, get rid of too many of the nutrients. I go ahead and pour that out, and I'm going to use my favorite spatula thing to add the rice to a cup. There you go. So it's about a quarter to half a cup of rice. And now I'm adding Anthony's French lavender. And this stuff smells so good, you guys. I use it for so many things. I'm just using a heaping tablespoon. And I'm going to add it to the rice. And now the water is very hot. It wasn't boiling. I didn't want it to boil yet. I just wanted it to be really hot. And I'm going to go ahead and add that to my rice and lavender. I'm pretty much topping it off, so it's about 1 part of the rice and lavender to 3 parts water. Now I'm going to cover it with some plastic, and I'm going to let that sit while I homeschool my kids, which will probably take about a couple hours. And in the process, I'm making my tea because multitasking is everything. I'm gonna admit I'm not too good at it, but I have 2 cups because my first one I drink right away, and I drink so much tea that I make an extra batch and I put it in my Contigo thermos to last me the rest of the day. So here I am with my babies. We're gonna do a couple of lessons today. And it's really nice to do the mask in the morning. So while I'm doing these things with the kids and making them breakfast and just getting things done around the house, the whole time I'm generating heat. And that heat is going to really get trapped into my, in my head, and I have it wrapped up. So it's really going to get trapped in there and really penetrate my hair shaft. And it's just really going to amplify the benefits that the mask is going to give my hair. So if anyone is wondering, we use the Good and the Beautiful curriculum for homeschool, and it's really great. It's faith-based, which is really nice. It doesn't talk about religion a whole lot, which I'm kind of 50-50 on. I kind of wish they introduced Christianity a little bit more into the curriculum, but they do here and there. It's a good foundation when the kids are little, and it's fun. It's fun. It's very easy to follow. The kids enjoy it, I enjoy it, and at the end of our lessons, we're all happy campers, so it really works out. I also wanted to mention that if anyone has any questions about homeschooling or curriculums or anything that has to do with homeschooling, especially if you live full-time in an RV, it can be a little bit more challenging, but please feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. I do plan on making a video about the experience that we've had so far. I've been homeschooling since the very beginning. My kids have never been in public school or any kind of school, and it's really worked out for us so far. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. So I'm just putting stuff away. I like to end our lessons with a daily devotional, and this book I got on Amazon. It's a devotional for little kids. We end it with a devotional prayer and just a little bit more reading. And once I'm done with them, I'm going to go ahead and strain my mixture. So as you can see, it's a nice deep lavender color. It's been sitting for about a couple hours now, and it smells so good. I'm going to go ahead and strain that. I'm using my coffee strainer because I could not find my metal strainer. But you know what? If it works, right? Now after I strain it, I do keep the rice and the lavender because I do not like to waste anything. So what I do is I let the rice and the lavender sit out overnight to fully dry, and then the next day I'm going to run it through my coffee grinder and make my own rice lavender body scrub, and it's also a good scrub for your face. So here you go, I poured the mixture back into my cup because I'm now ready to wash my hair. Now I'm not going to show that part, but I basically shampooed my hair, then I added the lavender rice water rinsed that out, and then I used my regular conditioner, and then I rinsed that out. So this is my hair without any products whatsoever. All I did was dry my hair, and as you can see, my curls are super defined. My hair looks good, it looks healthy, it's very flowy and bouncy, and it's all because of that mask, you guys. You saw how dry and brittle my hair was looking before this, okay? I also did blow dry my hair and I flat ironed it just to kind of show you guys how smooth it looks. I definitely have split ends that I've been waiting for the very last minute to cut just because I want to retain a little bit more length before I do so. But as you can see, after using this mask, it has really smoothed out my ends. It has really strengthened my strands. My hair overall just looks very healthy. I also want to mention that there's a noticeable difference in the thickness of my hair. It really just feels very thick, and it's overall just very nourished. And not only is this mask nourishing your hair, but it's also going to really help promote your hair growth, and it's going to make your hair grow faster and stronger. I'm telling you guys have to try this. It's homemade, it's affordable, you probably already have the items in your kitchen, and I highly recommend to leave it on for at least 2 hours and to make sure you cover it so it's really trapping that heat in there and it can really penetrate your hair shaft. I also want to mention that I do have a tutorial for this makeup look. I'm going to try to link it right here in the video. You'll see it next to me. If you don't see it, then I wasn't able to do it, and I'll link it down in the description below if you're interested. It's kind of like a little cute gypsy makeup look if you're interested. I just want to show you a close-up of my hair here. As you can see, you don't see like any scraggly, frizzy split ends. It's all just silky, silky smooth. The camera doesn't even do it justice, honestly. I wish I could show you better than I can tell you, but I promise you guys, give it a try and let me know how it works, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you subscribe. Bye, guys.